And we should have Facebook coming up here, hopefully.
Facebook? Oh, this is going to be for everybody, huh?
No, maybe not. Let's see. Maybe it's going to be just a YouTube today. I was hoping for a Facebook. Okay, I think we're going to be able to stream on both. There we go. We're on YouTube and we're on Facebook, and we'll be starting up here in just a minute. And okay, get all the stars in the right position here.
Yay, I see you. You see me.
We're getting close.
Want to do a little countdown so I can do a little check there?
Okay, let's do that. Let's see if I can get this screen over here going. And
Check. How's the sound? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. 5 by 5. Lima Charlie, that's loud and clear, as we used to say.
Hello, Walter.
And let's get down here with a short countdown, and let's see if I can go over to the laptop screen. And hey, I think we got it. 15 seconds.
Oh, good. Walter says we're sounding good. 15 seconds.
Awesome. Thank you, Walter. Good to have you here today. And the rest of you out there.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is a nice way to start.
Okay, let me see that counter.
Okay, it is finished.
The counter's finished?
It is.
I was going to get a clock there. See how far behind we are from real time. Okay, hold up your finger. Say.
My finger's up.
5, 6. About 7 seconds delay.
Anyway, we are getting ready to start. Grace, do you want to do an intro?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yes, it's been a while. So today we are going to talk about improving your hand evaluation, and with no further delay, introducing your host,
Hey,
Michael.
Green Bridge friends, Michael here at Bridgehands, and welcome to another fun day at Bridge, doing bridge drills again. I think those are kind of nice because we can whip through a lot of hands and get hand evaluation. That's a pithy topic.
Pithy.
Yes, it is. Because, we think, oh, yes, we know high card points, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. But there's a lot more to it than that. We've talked about losing a trick count when we have a fit with our partner.
No, I don't want to lose.
No, or a semi-self-sustaining hand, or better, is defined by lots of length and lots of trump. And then there is long points, short suit points. Then there is working honors. We're going to speak about working honors some today, and even body cards, and intermediates.
Did you want a caller to call in to speak about those honors?
That's a nice way to do it today. We'd love to have one, or maybe even more than one.
All righty, so let me go ahead and give out that number. That number is 563-999-2185. If you have that on your speed dial, please mute your mics and call on in. We look forward to hearing from you.
I think I may get that on my screen here. Let's see if I do.
Standing by.
Little F1 and a Control B. You got all these little buttons you hit, and there it is now. Do I have a digitizer pen? Yeah, that was 5, 6, and a 3, isn't it?
That is a 5, 6, 3, 999. Oh, you're too fast for me.
2185. Just needed that one digit there so I could put it on the screen. So if you want to call on in, no obligation. It'll be just fun, but we'll have just some hands, and we'll just kind of say, do we like this hand? There may or may not be a person bid before us, but that's about all there is to it. We're going to do 12 hands today.
Is this going to be like a speed?
No, speedy. I mean, if a person wants to do speed, that's really kind of interesting, but there is no obligation for us when we're at the table to go quickly. Do I hear somebody?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Must have been you. I'm hearing voices. So anyway, if you want to call in, that's cool. That's the number you can use. And let's go ahead and go back to the table. So I do have some slides. So what we're going to do is we'll come back to this hand a little bit later. So let's go ahead and cloak that puppy. And I should have a PowerPoint slideshow here or two. Maybe I'll just put it on this screen here that we're on. So okay, through the magic of all these different screens and files, let's see if we can find this presentation. Okay. Today I do believe is the 14th.
Today is the 14th.
We've made it through the 13th, Grace.
Ooh, we did.
For better or worse, richer or poorer.
Right? At least a lesson learned, if nothing else.
Okay, I think we can get rid of that screen, and we're going to get our presentation going here. And I don't think we need to see that slide, so start the slideshow from the current slide. Hey, I think we've got it. So we're going to do some drills today and hand evaluation. And if you want to go ahead and just put your comments in, if you don't want to dial in, that's cool too. So we'd love to get your input on some of these hands. So if you're ready, let's head for the table.
Are we ready?
Okay, our first hand, our right-hand opponent, drat them. They preempted.
Give us a thumbs up if you're ready to go.
They made a 3-heart bid. Not 1, not 2, but 3, which shows a weak preemptive hand. And in this one, we'll just say it's, how about neutral vulnerability?
I like that word.
Okay.
I can't say that word, but I like that word.
Yeah, neutral vulnerability. That's a lot of
Vulnerability.
that's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yes.
So at any rate, okay, so here's our hand. We have, first of all, let's kind of focus on our shape. That is a 5-3-3-2. If you want to be precise from spades to clubs, it's a 5-3-2-3 shape. And our spades, which is above their hearts, like that, ace, king, 10, 5 times. In hearts, uh-oh. I don't care for jack thirds, as you know, unless my partner bid the suit. And this is jack third in righty's heart suit. So that suit is going nowhere. Forget that point. The diamonds, there's 5 points, king, queen, but king, queen tight. It's a doubleton. Do you think it's really worth 2 tricks? Well, not unless your partner has the ace. So I like to discount 1 point when I have a hand, or I should say a suit like that. I would count it for 4. I count it for 1 trick. After the ace is gone, whoever's got it, the king's good. Later on, if our partner we know has the ace, well, wonderful. And in clubs, a tripleton. Oh, so we have 2 tripletons on our side suits. Is that a good or bad thing? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 high card points, 1 distribution for that nice spade suit. Do you want to make a call? That is your question. Go ahead and come on in. Hello there, Patty. Good to have you there. And so, yeah, I don't know if any of you are going to want to make a call. Just neutral vulnerability, either both vol or both non-vol. And so what's your thoughts? Are you going to pass? Or are you going to make a bid?
Going once, going twice. Do we hear a
Boy,
pass,
that was
pass,
quick.
pass?
I'll give a moment. I'm going to take a little sippy here.
Okay.
Thank you, Grace, for the nice iced tea. Shh, don't put a pressure on him.
Okay. No pressure, no pressure.
Come on. So here's the deal. First off, forget your hearts. Those hearts are, well, you're not heartless, but jack third is not worth anything. And when the opponents have bid the suit, just write that one off. If your partner bid the suit, definitely count that jack. But your partner hasn't had a chance to make a call yet. So how about your diamonds? No, just probably 1 trick at this point, all it's worth. So if you want to count it for 4 points, like as though it was an ace, he gets a second round of control, fine. Your club tripleton, like I say, that is a bummer suit. And now you realize you've got 2 tripletons on side suits, which are kind of, I wouldn't say it's deadly, but it's definitely more than 1 demerit, 2 demerits. So what else? Oh, we're in the direct seat, aren't we? We're not in the pass-out seat. So, yeah, if we bid and our partner's got 3 tricks in their hand, I think they're going to go to game. And would 3 tricks from your partner do it? I don't think so. No, I don't think 3 tricks is enough. So, yeah, in direct seat, I think, you had this in the pass-out seat and you felt like you just had to bid, you might. I don't think I would even make it in the pass-out seat. But direct seat, nope, I'm not going to do that. I do have a tip here. So let's see if I can, maybe I'm just going to disappear for a second.
Bye-bye.
Okay, there we go. Here's a little tip for you that I hope you will find helpful. When you have no better information, just figure your partner for 8 average points. I hope that helps. Now, if you have a preempt to your right and then up on the preempt to your left, maybe your partner has more than 8, but just on an average day, figure your partner's got about 8 average point. Not all aces and kings, please. But would 8 points be enough to help you with this hand? No way. You don't have 25 plus points, and your points are not really well positioned with this 5-3-3-2 shape, or 5-3-2-3 if you want to go from spades to clubs. So I think the best bid would be to pass. I don't know if you've got any thoughts on that, anybody out there, but if you want to go ahead and chime on in, please do. Otherwise, we'll go to hand number 2 out of 12. So I know that's hard when they bid 3 hearts, but hey, maybe sometime we'll get a chance to preempt in one of our suits, so stay tuned. In fact, our next lesson after this one is going to get into a lot of preempts. And I've got to say, these hands originally came from Marty Bergen. Graciously made arrangements to have them here on Bridgehands. And yet, when he gets to the preempts, I got to say, when he's in first seat, maybe match points, I just have a little different thoughts than him. But we'll talk about that next week. So, at any rate, they preempted, and good for them, our partner. If our partner makes a bid, let's say they bid a takeout double, then yeah, I am going to definitely come in with 4 spades. But so far, can't do it. Okay, hand number 2 is coming up if we're ready. Grace, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay, so go down to this screen here, and I know what you're thinking, Grace. You want to see me, don't you? Okay, I'll pop up over here. Nope, maybe back over here. In fact, I like this camera better here. There we go. Okay, so this looks like the same hand. No, it's not quite, is it? Look at the spades are the same. Ace, king, 10, 5 times. Ooh, a singleton heart this time. And 3. Oops, are you okay, honey?
No, something happened to the sound.
I heard a big click over there.
It wasn't here.
Okay, that was interesting. And we got 3 small diamonds. But we don't have 2 side suit triples. And look at our clubs. I like this. Ace, jack, 8 spot, 4 times, excuse me. So it's a 5-4-3-1, or if you will, from spades to clubs. 5-1-3-4, isn't it? And a 5-4-3-1 distribution is much, much better than a 5-3-3-2. Even a 5-4-2-2 is good. And this is even better, a 5-4-3-1. Oh, you can't always get a 5-5-2-1 or something like that. But yeah, we like that we have a singleton in righties 3-heart suit when they made their preempt. So this time, do you want to make a call?
Director. Not that kind of call.
You don't have as many points. You've only got 12 high card points, but they're certainly much better. I don't care for that king, queen, titan diamonds. This time it's ace, jack,
Patty
4 times in
says-
clubs. I think that's much better.
Patty says not enough for a double.
Not enough for a double, maybe. Because, partner always bids our short suit. They're going to bid 4 diamonds, and that won't help us much. But would you dare 3 spades with this hand? That is the question. Well, let's see what Marty says. And I don't know. I think I put my notes before I looked at the way he analyzed it. But I think we were definitely in synchronicity on this one. So let's take a look at it. To bid 3 spades or not. Okay, as we say. Oh, you like that, Grace? I'm looking for an enchilada or something there. Mucho better, senor. This time we have a 2-suited black hand. Yes, that's definitely a big plus. And that ace-jack 4 times, don't discount that at all. If your partner's got the queen or the king or even a 10, that's a good suit. So I hope you give that a lot more accreditation than the king, queen, tight of diamonds like we had on the last one. So, and the singleton in righties preempt suit, that's a really big plus. And so, yeah, I think with the shape and everything like that, 3 spades, I hope, if it's not an easy bid for you, I hope you will consider it. I know we don't have a lot of high card points, but the shape says that we need to make a call. And this time, just think about it this way. If our partner has the 8 average points or 3 tricks in their hand, They have 3 tricks in their hand. I would be delighted to see them go to 4 spades. Will we make every time? No, we won't make every time. But if we make 51% of the time, hey, if we make 50% of the time, I'm happy because I like game bonuses. In fact, if we're vulnerable against non-vulnerable, if we have a 40% chance, that game bonus is big. So those are things that I hope you will consider on hand number 2 and say it is. Let's go back to hand number 1 and see if they look the same. Remember hand number 1?
Oh no.
3 hearts, 2 diamonds, 5 points, but not a very good 5, and 3 crummy clubs. And here, ace jack. I would rather it was an ace queen, but hey, it's okay. I'd even like if it was ace jack 10, but it's okay. So the 5-4-3-1 with a singleton in righty suit. I think you need to make a call here. At least that's what Marty and I are going to do. So let's take a look at hand number 3. Okay, and you're right, Patty. It wasn't enough for a double because our partner, they're going to bid the diamond suit or who knows what. We got to show our spades. We've got ace king 5 times. Now, if it was ace jack 5 times, like in that club suit, but there was an extra one, I would not make the bid. If it was ace jack 8-5-2 or something like that, no. But ace king, that's great. All I need is my partner to have a queen, and I'm a happy camper. Queen third. Okay, even jack third, I'm okay. Number 3. Okay, this time our righty passed. Okay, so we're in second seat, not first seat. And we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7-3-2-1 shape. Or if you will, from spades to clubs, it's a 1-7-2-3. 7 hearts. And do you like the hearts? I do. I wish it was ace queen or ace king 7 times, but ace jack 10 is fine, and ace jack 10-9 is even better, isn't it? So if our partner's got a couple diamonds, we got a chance for a repeated finesse on, if our partner has 2 hearts or more, and we have a chance for repeated finesse to get to their hand, then we should be able to finesse if there's the king or the queen to our right. Might even have both of them. That's a good thing. So what do you want to do with a 7-card suit here? And does vulnerability matter to you? I think it's a pretty typical shape. 7-3-2-1. Sometimes you'll have a void, but not that often. And if you have a shortness, I'm sure somebody else has a shortness with your big length.
We got a 3 of hearts in the house.
3 of hearts we have. Okay, thank you for that. And I think that's a good bid. I will now kind of press a little bit harder. You don't have to put an answer to this, but let's say that you were vulnerable versus not vulnerable. Oh, okay, a little bit bigger on the risk reward. So, yeah, I think personally I'm still going to do it. I remember Grant Bays. I don't know if you know that name. He was a bridge professional from San Diego area, and he was a Don Juan kind of guy too. He liked to play with the women, and he also played with the men in the tournaments. And so he was playing against the Meckwell team, Jeff Mextroth and Eric Rodwell, the world-class players who were winning the International Bermuda Bowls and other tournaments. And when he was playing against him, the first 2, 3, or 4 hands, this is a IMPS tournament, International Match Points, team game. And, they were going down 2 and 3 tricks, vulnerable versus not. They weren't doubling them. And he came up with the idea. He said, for the Meckwell team, vulnerability is for sissies. I'll never forget that one. So I think in this one, though, I would not worry if we were vulnerable with this kind of shape. If you want to get in, now's the time to do it. There is a big flaw that is not in the hand, but in something else. Do you see what that is? What are he talking about? It's not the hand, but it's something else. Well, let's take a look at it and see if you also come up with this thought. Okay, we're second seat, isn't it? Yeah, that's the least desirable seat for a preempt. And why is that? Because there's only 2 chances for bidding left, one of them being your partner. So the chance that when you're preempt, the the boomerang is going to hit, a 50% chance it's going to hit your partner, right? You could be preempting them. If you were in first seat, it's 1 in 3 chance. If it happens to be in third seat, it's 0% chance. So yeah, it is true that after a righty has passed, there is that downside. But hey, it's a pretty good hand. It's a 7-3-2-1. So I think that nice heart suit, it's screaming for us to make a bid. And you can't bid one heart with this. No, your partner might go to slam or something. But we do not have 12 high card points or 11 with a singleton or something like that. So that's out. By the way, is this a semi-self-sustaining suit? Ooh, that's a good one. I haven't thought about that till now. Let's go ahead and get a pen tool here. So we have 3 honors and 7 long. 7 plus 3 equals 10. And we like to have 9 plus for losing trick count to, I shouldn't say losing trick count, I should say for suit quality. For SQ, for the suit quality. If we have 9 plus for suit quality, then we do have a semi-self-sustaining suit. Yes, and we do have that on this hand. So yeah, we shouldn't lose more than one trick if our partner, they have a doubleton, and that makes sense. So okay, so fine. So if we have like maybe 1 to 2 losers, let's say we can finesse after 2 chances to finesse our righty who will maybe have the king or queen. So we got 1 loser there, 1 in spades, 2 in diamonds, and 3 in clubs. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The losers are 7, even without showing our partner fit, as long as they've got just a couple trashy diamonds or hearts. So 7 losing trick count hand. That's about what we normally have with our 12 to 14 point hand with a 5-3-3-2 shape. And once we have a fit with our partners. So it's like an opener, but you can't open it because no, you don't have the 12 points. So yeah, if our partner has 3 winners, okay, we have 7 losers, right? So let's take a look at 7 minus 3 equals 4. Okay, 13, take away our 4, leaves 9 tricks. Yeah, and that's what we bid, 3 hearts, right? We're going to bid 3 hearts. So that's fine. And if our partner has 4 tricks, not 3, but if our partner has 4, that leaves 3 losers, and they should bid 4 hearts if you got a doubleton. So I hope that kind of makes sense as how these should work. So
Wait, got a question here.
Okay, let's hear your questions.
All righty. Walter asks, do you insist on the 1 and 2 and 3 guide for permits?
For permits, I don't know what permits. Boy, I thought I knew a lot of these bridge terms. For permits, this sounds something like we're in our RV and we're going out to stay at a state or national park. A permit. Are we permitted to? Well, let's see. Okay, I think maybe a 1, 2, and 3. I get it. Yeah, that's a guide. We like to say these things are rules, but really a lot of things are guides. But yeah, and I know what you're talking about. It took me a while to catch it. 1, 2, or 3. And so what this is you take a look at adverse versus favorable vulnerability. And so, how many tricks
preempts,
you should...
he said.
Yeah, for preempts, exactly. For the rule or the guide for preempts. And so if you have adverse vulnerability, you want to take a look at your hand and you don't want to lose more than 1. If you're neutral vulnerability, then 2. If you're favorable vulnerability, it's 3. Although I think I heard it with 2, 3, 4 is the way I heard it. So I don't know about 1, 2, 3. But yeah, how much you lose. But I think it's 2, 3, and 4. But it is true is that when you have adverse vulnerability, you probably don't want to lose more than 2 tricks. So you should not go down. Let me not change that from an equal to, let's see, point to the lower. That's a less than sign. less than 3 tricks, i.e. 2 tricks you can go down with adverse vulnerability. You don't want to go down for 500. This is what it boils down to. If you're vulnerable and you go down 2 and they double you, that's 500 points. 200 for the first, 300 for the next. So neutral, 3 tricks is okay. And favorable, up to 4 if you and your partner have somewhat of a tolerance for pain. But yeah, you should consider vulnerability. You are so right there, Walter. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, on preempts. Okay, number 4. Here we go. A time for my corny joke for the day, Grace.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. And that is the couple. They had invited some guests to stay with them, and one of them woke up in the night and was going to head for the restroom, and they hear his golfing buddy down the hall was sleeping, and he must have been having a dream about his golf, because, when you hit your ball an errant shot, you have to warn the other players and the other foursomes. You yell out, 4! He thought, oh, he's having a dream. And his the wives, they used to like to get together, and they would go to these auctions and things. And she heard 4, and she says, 450. 450. Something more than 4. I bid 450. So, okay, so we're going to go to hand number 4. And with that, I'm sure you're glad that my jokes are limited.
Moving it on.
Okay, number 4. It is
hey,
it looks like the same hand. Ace, Jack, 10, 9, 7 times. Well, what the heck? All vol. This time I put it on there. All vol. Yes, Grace?
We have a comment from, I think I'll say, Shoeblack. Hello, I think beginners to intermediates should pass or use week 2.
That's something very good. In fact, I'm going to give you kind of a little bit of the opposite from my experiences and from a lot of others when I played with players that are, let's just say, social players. They haven't played duplicate or the like. And they understand the concept of week 3s or even week 4 preempts when you have 10 cards in a major suit. But week 2s, a lot of players, they played the old Gorin bridge, I guess you would say, or Culberson bridge, some of the earlier teachers. And a 2 bid was always strong. So they didn't use week 2s. These days, most everybody understands that a 2 bid other than 2 clubs, their diamonds, hearts, or spades are all weak. So, but at the 3 level, it's much better to, with fairly good honors in that suit, to open at the 3 level. You don't have any outside ace or king or things like that when you do it at the 3 level. 2 level, maybe you do have an outside ace or king. But you've got, less than an opening hand. So I think the main point of it here that I would, Shoeblack, is to say is that you don't want to confuse your partner. And you don't want to misconstrue your hand. You want to be honest as the day is long. You want to be, I'm giving all this nice body language, and I realize I'm not on the screen. There I am. You want to be honest as the day is long, and you want to be where you have an honest, trustworthy demeanor, and your partner is like, one time you don't want to have like big values, the next time you don't have any values. So you want to be consistent, and I think that's it. Number 1 thing. Number 2, you don't want to confuse your partner. So if your partner doesn't know what the bid means, you probably don't want to use that. So to get to your point is that you would want to be careful. So I see you say week 3 with 7 and 9 to 10 points. Well, that would be pretty restrictive if it was 9. But let me go ahead and put some things down here, since this is a really good topic. And I tell you, when I did lessons on preempts over on YouTube, they got many thousands of views. That was one of some of the ones that people like to talk about most. So this is a great topic. So let's take a look at some hands. So let's say it happened to be ace, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other suit's not much. Let's say it's 7, 3, 2, 1. No, I don't think with a just ace 7 times. It's a very good suit at all. So you say, well, but what if I have an outside ace? I don't like that idea of having some outside primary honors when you've got a 7-card suit, at least not an ace. If you had an ace king instead, let's go ahead and erase it. Okay. And go to the pen tool, make it an X, and erase over here. And a pen tool. Absolutely. Ace king 7 times and nothing else. If you don't want to do it when you're vulnerable and they're not, I'm okay with that. But this is a very good suit. Ace king 7 times. You know, if your partner doesn't have the queen and they have queen third against you in one of the hands, you're still going to get how many tricks? Well, they're going to get 1. So you're going to get 6 tricks. So, you know, if it turns out that, you know, they double you and you go down a couple and they miss a game or a slam, it's okay. So that's kind of the idea. So when you say 8 or 9 points, 9 to 10 points. No, I don't think you have to have 9 to 10 points. And I'll give you a for instance here. Now, excuse me, I don't mean to be condescending on this, but just take a look at this one. Ace, king, queen. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you going to lose a trick on this one? You have to have jack fourth against you. You've got 7. There's 6 left. The fact that somebody's got 4 to the jack is not going to be very likely. What, 10, 20%? So yeah, you're going to get 7 tricks right here. And that's the 9 points. So you can see not all 9-point hands are equal. On the other hand, if you're saying that, I happen to have queen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then an outside king singleton. Let's see. We're on this hand now. Forget that one. 3, 4, 5, and then another suit I've got queen third. It may have 8 points, but no, this is a lousy hand. Even if it was king doubleton here. Not a good hand. You know, look at your trump suit here, your whatever it is. Let's say it's hearts. No way. So you need to have solid honors in that suit. I maybe like them more than Marty Bergen, but the typical rule is you want to have 2 out of the top 3. What does that mean? Ace, king, blah, blah, blah. Ace, queen, da-da-da-da. King, queen, da-da-da-da. Something like that. But if the best you've got is queen, x, x, no, not going to do it. No, thank you.
Shoebox says, okay, thank you.
Good question. Okay, so on this hand, it looks, yes, Grace?
And Patty says, let your partner open a heat, then you can bid for no trump.
I like that thinking, Patty.
She's a smart cookie.
Yeah, so on this hand here, it looks like the same as the other, but it's not really. And do you see the difference? We're going to go back to the other one. Okay, F1, F3, there we go. Is this the same? What's the difference? They're just junky cards on the side suits. Well, look at it. It's a 7, 3, 2, 1. Or if you will, it's a 1, 7, 2, 3. Look at number 4. Oh, side suits are all 3 doubletons. Should it matter? It should matter some, yeah. It's less shapely. It's flatter. Yeah, I know you've got 7 in the same 7, but you better have some caution here because this could turn out to be a much worse hand. And let's take a look and see. So you have less. I'm going to get my head out of the way. I'll just move myself over on the other side here. There we go. So yeah, consider the vulnerability here for some of you. Others will say, no, I don't care about the vulnerability. Like Grant Bays says, that's for sissies. Damn those torpedoes, full speed ahead. But when you have flat on the side suits, even when you're preempting, it's not going to be as good. So if you have a 7-4-1-1 shape, that's much, much better than a 7-2-2-2. The 7 3-2-1 shape is good. It's okay. But this is, it is a more dangerous hand. So some people will say, I'm going to use kind of like, I think we call it the rule of 2, 3, and 4. But if you do it the 1, 2, 3, however you want to think about it, is that, when you have the flat hand and adverse vulnerability, I'm going to learn how to say that by the time this is over. Adverse vulnerability. Blah, blah, blah. Good,
That was
good tongue
actually
twister.
really good.
Thank you. So, this is one I agree with Marty. Be a little bit more cautious, even when you're preempting and you've got flat side suits. There goes that crackle sound again. Sorry about that.
Snap, crackle, pop.
So,
Sounds
okay.
like me when I get up in the morning.
I think it maybe is one of us. So hand number 5. Okay. Our righty bids 1 diamond. Okay, our opponent came in with a diamond. We have 3 in that suit. And what's our shape here? It's a 5-4-3-1 again. Get used to thinking about your shape. Adverse vulnerability, it says. And so our shape is a 1-4-3-5. And look at that 5 bagger, the clubs. Ace, excuse me, an ace. That's not an ace. It feels like it. It's a king, queen, jack, and even a 10. Hoo-hoo. That's certainly a nice card. So, how come I can't, my eraser, there we go, eraser tool is working for the most part. So, I would say is that's a pretty good suit. Well, let's look at our high card points for those of you who are high card point counters. There's 4. And there's another 3 for the king, 2 for the queen, another 5. And we certainly get 1 distribution for the 5-card suit, 1 more than 4. So 7, 6, 13 points, and a shapely 13-point hand it is. So when they bid 1 diamond, what are you going to call? Well, I don't think you can make a takeout double because your partner will always bid your short suit. And you don't have 3 in each of the side suits, so you can't make a takeout double. But hey, you've got a 5-card suit. Are you prepared after they bid 1 diamond to go 2 clubs? That would be the call. Would you bid 2 clubs? Do you like your club suit? I hope you do. I love that suit. Only got 1 loser. Yeah, what about the heart fit? A good question, isn't it? So I think we're going to take a look, and I think I've got a problem here with my system. I don't know if I can get rid of that circle. Oh, there it went away. Okay.
Patty says yes.
Yeah, I think so. And there is something very good about making a 2-club bid after 1 diamond. Out of all of them, that's the only raise, the maximum raise, without making a preempt. It shows that you have 12 points or more. 1 diamond by them, 2 clubs by us. Okay, so we have, as it says, the working honors. We have a sequence suit, king, queen, king, queen, jack, and 10, and even the 8 spot. So we have 4 honors, and 2 clubs is great. If our partner has, 6, 7 points, they may not bid. But if they've got 10 points or more, we know they're going to find a bid. We might end up in 3 no trump if they've got a stopper in the diamonds. I'm not really sure. Yes, Grace?
Patty says partner can always bid 2 hearts.
That is right. Now, here is this is such a controversial topic. I don't think bridge teachers like to speak about this one. Here we go. And that is, so it goes, I think a control F4 and a, let's see, F1, control F4. There, I got a bigger pen tool. I had such a thin pen. So, okay, so it went 1 diamond. And then we're going 2 clubs. And then let's say for the sake of argument, it's either a pass or 2 diamonds, whichever you think they might do. And now it's our partner's time to bid. And do they have to have 5 hearts, 5 plus hearts, to bid 2 hearts? Or what if they have 4 hearts? Can they bid 2 hearts? Wow. You normally like to, at the 2 level, you'd like to have a 5-card suit.
Patty says no.
Huh. There's no right answer to this one, ladies and gentlemen. It's like there's a discussion, but I think you should use some nuance. A nuance. And I guess, here's my nuance button.
Maybe.
It depends.
Maybe.
Patty says
Maybe
4
yes.
with honors.
Maybe no.
So yeah, I think it's a maybe. So if you're hearts, if you have a 4-card heart suit, I hope you've got some pretty good honors in the suit. If you have ace queen 4 times, that's okay. Ace queen 10 4 times, that's better because you got a chance for repeated finesse. Ace queen jack 4 times, ooh, that's real nice. Ace king 4 times, I'm okay with that. Ace king 4 times. If you have queen 4 times, it's not the best suit, but sometimes you got to make a bid. If you got 9 points and you don't have a stopper in diamonds, I guess, I think I would bid 2 hearts. But normally, you hope that you have 5. Your partner, I have 5, and so, yeah, my partner's likely to have a 5-card suit. And if we end up, my partner has a partial stopper in diamonds, I have a partial stopper in diamonds, and we end up in 2 no trump, the world won't come to an end. If we've got 23 points between us, fine, we'll play in 2 no trump. So I think yes, and going to this hand though, going back to the reality of it, is that 2 clubs is a great bid. And the reason why it is especially good, or dastardly, you like that one, Grace? Dastardly. That was dastardly. Is that look what happens when this person wants to make their bid. It's very hard for them to bid. Now, did they bid with 2 hearts with 4? They'd like to have 5. Let's say that their shape is a 3, 4, 2, 2. 3, 4, 3, 2. Or 2, 3, whatever. So, they've got 4 hearts. They could make a double, and then when this person comes back and bids 2 spades, it's like, oh no, I was hoping for 2 hearts. So when you bid 2 clubs after 1 diamond, that is, it's almost like a preempt, but you got opening hand, so it has a double duty. So that's kind of a fun bid whenever you can make it. When they do 1 diamond and you do 2 clubs with your 5-card diamond suit, that's pretty neat. Okay, so I think we're off to number 6. We're about halfway there, and I guess we'll pick up the pace a little bit here. Are you ready, Grace?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Number 6. This time, not 3 hearts, not 2 hearts. They bid 1 heart, and here's our hand. It is a 5, 4. Something's wrong here. 6. Okay. A 6, 4, 3, 0. Or in other words, from spades to clubs, it's 3, 0, 6, 4. Everybody's vulnerable. Hey, okay, let's say everybody's non-vulnerable. That's fine. Oh, no, better yet, I'll give you favorable vulnerability. Would you make a bid on this with your 5 high card points and nice body cards? Well, I wouldn't, and I would recommend you don't either, because you'd have to come in at 2 diamonds. You certainly... A takeout double, I just don't think you have enough points. Takeout doubles when you have like 12 points, 11 points with, like a singleton in their suit. 10 points, yeah, you've got a void in their suit. Okay, I can handle that. But no, this is not the right hand. You do not have, how many primary honors? 1, the king of diamonds. So yeah, your diamond suit is pretty good. But let's take a look here. So we're missing the ace queen of diamonds, despite the fact that we've got the king jack. And look at the clubs. We're missing the ace, the king, the queen. So we do not have the first 3 rounds of controls in that. So that's bad news.
Bad.
Bad news, that's right. And so, yeah, we just do not have enough points. This hand, Marty said, was in a tournament. And so everybody did what we're talking about here. They passed, but I'm going to take myself out of the screen here, and we're going to see where Marty is like, but wait, Michael, there's more. So it turned out that the opponents went to 3 hearts, and they went down 1. And he says that if you would have made a 3 diamond bid turns out with your partner's hand, you would make 5 diamonds cold, icy cold. There's no problem, no problemo. It makes all the time. And I'd say, well, that was a good one, Marty, but what percentage of the time is your partner going to have that type of a hand? So if you're, let's say it went 1 heart and I pass and lefty does 2 hearts and my partner makes a call, let's say they make a double, I'm going to jump in diamonds. Or let's say they do 2 spades, I might then oh, okay, great, we got a good spade fit. So I'm going to let my partner come in on this, and I'm not going to say that it won't work some of the time, Marty, and it's great when it does, but I'm not a 3 diamond bidder with this. Now, it would be a jump to the 3 level, and he says everybody's vulnerable, and I think, no, you could get plastered all over the pavement with this in the sidewalk too. So that would not be my idea of the right bid with hardly any primary honors. I like to have a better suit. Yeah, I know that you've got the Jack 10-9, but sorry, that the Jack 10 4 times in clubs is hardly better than 4 little ones. Okay, so interesting, isn't it, how different people have different strategies on that. Okay, number 7. Our, let's see, left-hand opponent bids 1 club. I need to get myself back in the picture. I want to be swinging my hands. Our left-hand opponent bids 1 club. Our partner bids 1 spade. And our right-hand opponent bids 3 clubs. That's weak and preemptive after an overcall by my partner. That says, they have less than 6 points, but, 5 or 6 clubs or more. So what do we want to do here? It comes over to us, and 1 club, 1 spade, 3 clubs, and we've got 3 aces, and that Jack of diamonds too, 13 points. Our partner's overcalled now. They didn't open, they just overcalled. I think this is where we're vulnerable, so you might think, well, my partner must have a little bit of something because they made an overcall when they were vulnerable. Do you want to go 3 spades or 4 spades is the question. You're going to bid, right, when you've got an opening hand, and your righty has shown a weak hand. They're trying to steal the auction in clubs. Well, we've got some shortness in clubs, don't we? Let's take a look. And the answer is...
Dun, 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 dun,
First off, we have an A-card fit with our partner. Yes, could be more. Maybe partner's got 6.
There we go.
Second, we have game values and primary honors. If we've got 3 tricks for our partner, maybe more, that's good. If our partner's got a tripleton in clubs, we can rough one of those. I like the 10-9 that goes with the ace of spades, by the way. And don't underrate when you've got first round of controls and 3 suits, 3 aces. Yes, as my mother would say, Michael, you have aces and spaces. You don't have much, but those 10s are okay. And on the diamonds, the Jack 9 they're worth something. So I would say, yeah, I think this hand is worth going to game. So I'm going to go not 3 spades, but 4 spades. And yes, my partner could have 6 points. They might have king, queen 5 times in spades and an outside king of diamonds or something like that and made an overcall. We're not going to make all the time, but I don't want them to steal the auction. And I think 3 spades is just a little wimpy with 3 good honors. Now, I'm not saying with every 13-point hand you should, but we have that doubleton in clubs, that's a plus, and we do have aces. And so if our partner's got kings or some chances to do some finessing, has some kings and queens, I like this hand. So I agree with Marty, is that I would say is that you want to go to 4 spades. There is another bid when you have a really big hand. Let's say we had 15 points in a singleton club or a void in clubs. Then I would say is to make another bid, and let me get rid of myself here, and it says bid, when would you bid 4 clubs? When you bid the opponent's suit at the game level. Because we know we got to fit with our partner. 4 clubs, it would be very forward going. It's certainly saying we easily can make 4 spades. And it normally shows where you have a singleton or a void in their club suit, and you have very strong interest in slam. And since our partner has not opened with 12 points or more, they just overcalled. We shouldn't count on them for having necessarily an opening hand themselves. But if partner opened this hand, and I've got this one, let's say it went 1 spade and then 3 clubs, and I've got a singleton club and a little bit more points, I'm going to go 4 clubs. But I need to have a little stronger hand than this, despite I have 3 aces. So something to consider about. Now we're getting into some little bit more in the hand evaluation was what we said we were talking about today. Okay, number 8. No bid. We're starting off ourselves here, and we have a 5-4-3-1. Oh, didn't we say we liked 5-4-3-1 hands? I hope we did. It's a 1-3. Excuse me, 4-3-1-5. Something didn't sound right. 4-3-1-5 hand, and we have 10 high card points and 1 distribution for the ace 10, 9, 8, 5 times in clubs. I think a lot of you are going to pass. Some of you might bid 1 club. If you did and your partner bid a red suit, diamonds or hearts, you can still bid 1 spade. So you've got a rebid here. That's a nice plus. Sometimes you have an awkward rebid if you do this, and you have to rebid clubs, which is just a 5-bagger. So, do you have 2.5 quick tricks? Well, aces and kings, or ace-queen is a half a trick. Yeah, we do, don't we? So we have a, let's see here. Grace, that was you this time.
That
now I
was
know
me.
what's going on. Yeah, it's their chair. You're popping it.
Guy adds rule of 15.
There you go. I like. Okay, so we do have 1 quick trick there and 1 quick trick there. And with ace queen, that is a half. So indeed, we do have 2.5 quick tricks. Some people like to use that. Obviously, depends on what your values are elsewhere. But yeah, with this shape, it's might be possibility. And if somebody said rule of 15. Rule of 15, by the way, normally it pertains in the 4th seat, maybe the 3rd seat. I like to do it in the 3rd seat, which says, take a look at your high card points and add your spades. And that is the spade length. GTH. So we have 10 plus 4. Didn't quite make it, did we? We only have 14. So the rule of 15 says it has to be 5, or it has to be 11 plus 4 would do. So yeah, we didn't quite make that for the rule of 15. Sorry. But yeah, I think with the, there's one more thing. Did you see this? Marty had thrown in a 10 there, didn't he? Oh, that's a nice card. So you have a chance if the king is over here. You have a chance, or maybe the king is over here, but the jack is over here. You have a chance on your second finesse to trap either the king or the jack. If either the king, come on, right there, or the jack is there, one of them is going to get finesse. If they have both of them, the king and the jack, you're going to capture both of them. And if both the king and the jack are over here, you can tell them, I want my money back. Michael Nissler and Bridgehands, they said that it just shouldn't happen. Well, it's 1 in 4, but it's not going to happen that often. So if you're a pessimist, okay, I get it. Yeah, if this is your mother-in-law or future mother-in-law, then yeah, I understand. Make sure that she looks good. So at any rate, I'd say that, yeah, even though it's 10 points, I open 11-point hands with a singleton like this. So, but with this ace queen 10, you got to give it a little extra oomph. And that's where, yes, that's a good thing to think about when you're doing advanced hand evaluation is look at your honors and your body card. That 10 is a nice body card. Don't you agree, Grace?
Always.
Okay. So, all right. Yes, 11 points normally with the singleton, with 10 points not normally, but the club suit, by the way, too. Ace 10, 9, 8, 5 times. Oh, yeah, that's worth something also, isn't it? And also with that ace, queen, 10. So he kind of snuck in some values you might not necessarily think to count, but look at it again. Ace 10, 9, 8, 5 times. Better than 4 little. And ace, queen, 10, 8 spot. Yeah, so I agree. This is a good time to open clubs because why? Because you have an easy rebid. You can rebid one spade if when your partner typically bids diamonds, but maybe hearts, you can bid one spade. Not a problem at all. Sometimes you have to rebid your club suit. You don't like it when you've just got, oh, let's say you had a singleton spade. Ooh. And 4 diamonds. Uh-oh. You can't do a reverse if you start with 1 club. Oh, let's put that hand down there. That would be a nasty one. So, okay, ace, 10, 9, 8, 2. In diamonds, ace, queen, 10, 8. In hearts, 5, 4, 3. And in spades, a singleton 6. I am not going to make a bid here. Because why? Because if you start with 1 club and your partner bids a spade, what's your rebid going to be? Oh, it's miserable, isn't it? You can't rebid 2 diamonds. That would show 17 points or more. You're breaking to the 2-level barrier. You'd have to rebid 2 clubs. And the club suit is like, really? You don't have a fit? Oh, man. So you see the difference. The fact that it was the spade suit and gave you a rebid was a big plus. When it happened to be if you had the diamond suit, is like, forget this whole thing. I hope that helps. Okay, suit matter. Number 10. Onward and upward. Okay, look at that. Queen jack, queen jack, queen jack, queen jack, 4th. So I think that is about, got 3 per suit times 4. That sounds like about 12 to me. 12 high card points. Do you open this hand? No. It's quackers, queens and jacks, quackers. So, and this is not worth 3 points. Come on, queen, jack. Remember we had the king, queen on the first hand tight. I said that was maybe worth 4, worth 1 trick. And this one is maybe not worth the Rembrandts it was printed on. You like that one, honey? Rembrandts?
Oh, I love Rembrandt.
Yeah, Rembrandts are, on the cards. That's the picture cards. The kings, the queens, and the jacks. They have pictures. Where do the pictures come from?
You have a story about that.
Yeah, there's quite a bit I have actually on Bridgehands if you go look at the meanings of the cards. But it used to be they were called devil's cards, the devil's worship. And so, the days of the kings and queens, they didn't like that. You should be practicing your archery so that when the enemy comes from over the hills, you're prepared. Do not be playing the devil's games. And the religious people didn't care for it much either. So they thought, the people who created the cards, they said, what if we had pictures of the famous kings and queens and some biblical characters, David and some of the others. So those are what the faces are that are on the cards. They're of either historic kings and queens or biblical characters.
They went for the ego.
And that's where Rembrandt, when they started painting pictures, they called them on the cards the Rembrandts. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, these are bad. No, I shouldn't say not bad, but they're undesirable to open with these values. No kings, no aces, no primary honors. Okay, so I think that we can go through that one pretty quickly. Let's take a look at it. Yep, all quackers. Probably not going to make any spades tricks unless our partner's got a king or an ace. So, and in the shape of it is, if it was a 5-4-3-1 or something, but this is just 4-4-3-2, the flattest hand other than a 4-3-3. Okay, number 11, we're getting close. We are the first to bid, and we have a 5-3-3-2 shape. And our points are nice. In diamonds, I see 5, and I get 1 distribution. Yeah, with ace, jack, 9, I'm going to count that for a distribution point. It's promotable. In hearts, 3. In spades, 6. I like the ace, queen are working. I wouldn't like it so much if it was queen doubleton in the clubs. So that's what? 9 and 6. 15 points there. Do you want to open that 1 diamond? And when your partner bids a major, then you rebid 1 major. Do you want to rebid 1 no trump? Or are you going to be brave and open it 1 no trump? Do you want to go on door A or see what's behind door B?
I take door B for 10 points.
Ha ha ha, Grace?
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Nailed
Nailed
it.
it!
You did. Yeah, you want to open it when you have a 15 to 17 point hand, and this is 15 to 17 points. Yeah, they could take the first 5 tricks in clubs, it's true. And yet, they could be leading a heart to your king. And if your partner's got king, queen, or you can finesse the diamonds, you could get 5 tricks there. So, yeah, you want to count your distribution points. So, please open 1 no trump. Happily. 14 plus 1. So when you have a convention card, if you're playing on the ACBL or whatever, and it says, what is your 1 no trump range? And you say 15 to 17. So, well, you had 14. Well, yeah, but I had 1 distribution point. Well, is it high card points or total points? I think it should be total points.
Patty says only 15 if you count 5th diamond.
Yeah, you get 1 for the diamond. Similarly, if we said this is 14 plus 1 is 15. Let's say that this clubs, rather than 6-3, let's say it was king 3. Oh, now you've got 17 points plus the 1 distribution, 18. Oh, with the king. Now do you open at 1 no trump with 18 points plain, or do you open at 1 diamond, and when your partner bids a major, 1 in the major, do you rebid, oops, getting excited, 2 no trump?
Calm down.
Yeah, 2 no trumps, and I have 18 points. And I think you do have 18 playing points. So, yeah, if you had this king, then you would say, no, I can't. Yeah, it's 17, but 17 plus 1. So now I'm going to bid 1 diamond. And if I had 19 to 21 points, I'm going to rebid 2 no trump. And when I bid 2 no trump on a rebid, it's 18 points, or a very good 17. Very good. So, yeah, I think that's the way you would want to bid it if you had the king there. And speaking of which, our last hand. Well, let's go ahead and take a look and see what the survey says, what Marty says. We have 14 with 5-3-3-2. We open a diamond, plan to rebid 1 no trump. No, we open the 1 no trump and count the diamonds as though it's 5 points plus 1 distribution. For the ace, jack is 5, and 1 more. Yeah, we'd like it if it was a 10 instead of the 9 there, but if it was ace, jack 5 times, I'm still okay with it. Pick a better partner. They should have a queen or a king or something in that suit. It's not going to work every time. Yes, Grace, getting close.
Yes.
Number 12. Okay. It is a, 6-3-2-2, or if you will, 6-2-3-2-6. So, okay, let's start going to those points. We can't wait to count those clubs. So there's 7. In diamonds, it's 3. In hearts, it's 5. In spades, it's 3. But wait, there's more. Do we have more than 4? Oh, yeah, we have 2 more. 2 more distribution. Is it A good suit? Heck yes. It's got the ace king to start with. And not just 5, it's got 6. So we got 7 plus 2. So if we count this one, we have 9. And 3 is 12. And another 8 is 20. Ooh, do you open this 1 club or 2 no trump? But Michael, you've got a 6-card suit and you've got 2 doubletons here. That's true. Yeah, it is true. So what do you want to bid with this one? Are you okay doing 2 no trump? Do you think that ace king 6 times is going to be a suit that's going to get you quite a few tricks? That is the question. Yeah, you remember the old, when we open 1 no or 2 no, we should have a balanced hand. And a balanced hand is defined as 4 triple 3, yuck, 2 flat, a 4 4 3 2, a 5 3 3 2. Those are balanced hands. Oh, but then there's one that's called the semi-balanced, and that is a 5 4 2 2. So 6 3 2 2 is kind of not so sure about this one. But look at the values. You've got king doubletons in the pointed suits, spades and the diamonds. So that's, if it was queen doubleton, I wouldn't open 2 no trump. But yeah, with 18 points in these, I'm going to open 2 no trump, and I don't know if you would, but let's take a look and see on this last hand what we have to say about it. Okay, so yeah, the question is, do we have maybe 5 tricks or maybe even 6 tricks coming in clubs if our partner's got the queen? That's kind of the big question there. Do you agree that we have almost all primary honors? Yes, we do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primary honors, counting kings and queens. Just the jack is the only thing that's not a primary honor. But the jack 9 is a little useful. I think Marty snuck in that 9 of hearts. I didn't put that one there. So I ran it through 100 hands using Deal Master Pro, a simulation. And here's the scoop. It makes 3 no trump 77% of the time. Giving our partner just an ordinary 5 points. It makes 4 no trump 66%. It makes 5 no trump 46%. It makes 6 no trump 25% of the time. 1 in 4 hands, our partner, if they have 6 points or more, we're going to make slam. They'll probably have more than 6 points. Look at it this way. There's 18 points. How many points are left in a 40-card deck? 22. There's 3 players left. 3 into 22 is 7 1/3, right? 3 times 7, 21, yeah, 1/3. So our partner normally has 7 points. Does that all make sense? I hope so. So, okay. Incidentally, when I did this simulation, I did not I did allow for if partner has as many spades as the wants to deal. They may give them 6, and maybe we should be in 4 spades and not 3 no trump. But our partner would do a transfer, and I didn't look at those. But yeah, it's I think got a good chance to do it. So what did I do here? Oh, the PowerPoint. Oh, I see what's going on. I was wondering what was happening sometimes in my PowerPoint presentation, but I do want to take a look at this hand. Actually, I did run it through, and this time when I ran it through, I said, give 5 points or more, but don't give 6 spades or 3 hearts, or else we would find that fit. So here we go. Here's some hands, and let's take a look. And there's our hand in the south. That's 6 3 2 2, and we can take a look at this, and we can see, oh yeah, our partner's got 7 8 9 10 11. Man, we're going to make a ton of tricks, aren't we? And in clubs, it's queen doubleton. They will get 1 club trick. We've got the diamonds. We're looking good in hearts, and we're looking good in spades. It looks like 6 no to me. So let's take a look at some others just quickly. And what do I need to do to take a look at the others? Maybe I need to do this. Deal, load deal from file. Will let me look at the others. There we go. Okay, here's some. So our partner has, in this time, the north hand 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, and a singleton in the clubs, and 5 diamonds. Not going to make a slam there, I don't think, but we certainly are going to have our game. Next one. Number 2, our partner's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, a singleton. We're good there. They're not going to. We've got 2 stoppers in this other suit, so yeah, we're going to eventually promote and get 4 club tricks. That looks like 1 to 5 club tricks. Okay, next one. All right, our partner has 6 and a singleton club. Yeah, no problem there. Next one. Partners has 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hoo-hoo. And even though it's a singleton clubs, it's a queen. So we're not going to lose any club tricks that way. That's they got the queen, and we got the other 2, and they're going to get 1 diamond with the ace of diamonds, and that is it. So you can see if we go through these. I'm not going to go through them. I'm just going to let you see flipping through them. Is that what with 100 hands? What happened? And so yeah, you want to open to no trump, even though you've got 18 points. This is kind of an extreme. I know it feels like you should have a 5-3-3-2, not a 6-3-2-2, but the kings and the pointed suits are good most all the time. Every time? No. There'll be about 10% of the times that you're going to go down. So I hope that helps. I don't know if there's any remaining questions, but we've been a good hour on this. But any final questions before we sign off? Next week, as I say, we're going to take a look at preempts. And I am not always in the same synchronicity as Mr. Bergen. I like having 2 of the top 3 in the preempt suit. But we'll talk some more about that. So, Grace, how are we doing?
I don't see any questions
Do
coming.
you want to jump on over or just be
Alrighty.
the... Yeah,
I
come
will
on
come
down.
and say hello.
And in fact, I'm not here either. So let's go ahead and go back here to the outro screen and let's see, give you some room to come on in. There she is. Just come on. Don't be bashful.
You want to share a chair?
I want to share a chair. Okay.
Share the chair.
Sharing is caring. So, yeah, I think that was a good lesson. I enjoyed it. Do you like going through those pretty quick?
Yeah.
Quickly, I think that, yeah, keep on move. You know, when you go through a hand with all the bidding and the permutations and the lines of play and whatever 4th person, it can get real detailed, and that's good too, some. But we're going to do some, I guess, I call them kind of semi-drills, and you can get a chance to see, especially hand evaluation, because it comes up with every hand you bid. So I hope that helps, and thank
it's
you for
11-11.
being here. And 11-11. Oh,
Make a wish.
Make a wish. That's right. When there's 4 numbers. How about if at 12:34? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that a number that you make a wish on, or what do you do when it's 1, 2? What do you do?
Just 11-11.
Just 11. Well, how about 10:10?
No.
How about 5:55?
People will fudge those numbers a little bit, but the true wish comes at 11-11.
11:11 is the best. So
we wish you a very happy day.
good. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, come on by Bridgehands. We're getting more people on the Patreon. That's P-A-T-R-E-O-N. Yeah, P-A-T-R-E-O-N. Patreon.com/Bridgehands. If you want to sign up for membership, that's cool. We have, by the suits, we have the aces to have it all. We have the kings and queens, which has most all, you know, the polling you and the hands of the week and all that stuff. And then we have the jacks, which has a lesser. Or if you just want, you can get for the novices, where it's just for the newcomers. So hope you enjoyed the show. And until next week, happy trails to you.
Happy trails.
Peace out. Bye for now. Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.